Okay, so here we have a percentage depreciation question. Depreciating meaning losing value. And of course, as you know, when you buy a new car, after a couple of years it's starting to lose its value. And this car apparently is losing 19% each year. But let's think of it from a more positive point of view. That means it's keeping 81% each year. Okay? So if you're losing 19%, you think of it positively that you're actually keeping 81% of the value of this car. And of course we know that 81%, that means 81 out of 100, can also be written as a decimal, which is 0.81. So of, as we know in maths, means times. So 20,000, we want 0.81 of 20,000. That's 81% of 20,000. We just multiply, and it's 3 years. And of course there's a quick way of timesing something by the same number 3 times. We can use that little cube sign, can't we? So that's probably the quickest way of doing this question. And get your calculator out and whack the numbers in, and you find it comes out at, well, here's 20,000, and times it by 0.81 to the power of 3, and that equals 10,629 to the nearest dollar. Look at the question, it does say give your answer to the nearest dollar, and that certainly looks like it's going to round up. I always write down the what they've asked me in the question to make sure I've answered the question that they've asked and not the question I want to answer. Okay, it's a good little trick. Right, so it does say that, well, what's a typical kind of mistake? Some students found 19% of 20,000. Yeah, well, we don't do that. If we're losing 19%, we're keeping 81%, aren't we? So that's what we need to do. And of course, the quick way of doing that is 0.81 to the power of 3, because we've got the car for 3 years. Okay. Now, we also ought to consider the mark scheme. I believe that this was a 3-mark question, but I'm just bringing up the mark scheme, and here it is. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Just a second. There we go. Alright, so 2 method marks, and you can see how they distributed the marks. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay, so 10,609, it was a 3-mark question.